watch and say, okay.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wentz now to throw. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Wentz now on 1st down. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wentz. It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Now on 2nd and 16. Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A big game here for Carson Wentz. He mostly got cheers. Some boos smattered him when he was announced before the game, but 35-32. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen so far.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, That's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Hurts to throw. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive goes 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Ready, break.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
First down pickup there by New Eagle, who started for 3 years in Indianapolis and broke 600 yards in 2 of them.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the...
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's something that open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board. Hurts.
Left side here to Sanders. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them.
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. Really, that defense not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
21-3 is your score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Going for it with Sanders. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw his wins. Nowhere to go here. And his these guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Daron Payne with a sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. Wentz going to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give to Gibson running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Here's Fuller with a catch. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Connects with Fuller on the crossing pattern. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. And, oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. He's in his zone, 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
They go play action with Hurts. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. He's going to keep this again. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A give running left. It's Sanders. Down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. So nothing doing there, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead, Gibson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. They'll run with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
One more time with Gibson. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Commanders get a bit closer. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And throwing to start the drive, but that went in.
We've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They thought he could win every battle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Zach Pascal, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Wentz now on 1st down. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. He'll get it inside the 20, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. Into the red zone, Wentz. He's got Fuller. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
What's the deal, y'all? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
From the 30 on second down, Wentz looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that'll be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out in the open space and try to get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz.
Quickly into the hands of Fuller. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call.
So they got some pressure, maybe hoping to get a safety, and they get roughing the passer.
And gave up a pass completion as well. Nothing really went right on that play for them.
Wentz now on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
A handoff for Gibson.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Fighting to stay upright, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. C.J. Mosley getting to him behind the line of scrimmage there. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Bird sets up to throw it. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. For the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a top 39. Throwing is Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with Sanders off the option. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 26. On 3rd down, they'll run with Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. An option handoff given to Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. The gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A give running right, Gibson. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 44.
They'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the... Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Got a man, it's Brown.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Back now at FedEx Field.
It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
They'll go again with Sanders.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts.
Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Washington offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, Wentz. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now Wentz rolling to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Robinson again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense returns to the field. And the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we get a look at him. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Gets past one man. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That swung out wide to Sanders. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Even.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Wentz. That is